Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back. We have got ourselves a bit of a pretty pickle here in Invisible Ink. We've got a small amount of funds, a whole pile of options, and only 20 hours remaining. I think what we're going to start off with here, though, today is going into our menu here, upgrading Sharp's speed, because that'll give him the ability to actually use this cloaking rig, at which point we will also come into the buy and sell menu here. I'd love to buy this Volt Disruptor, but we just don't have the money. So we're going to sell Monster one of these charge packs with a bit more inventory space, and we're going to equip somebody with the Vault Access card. We have very little inventory space right now, unfortunately, but hopefully we can make do. We can equip people in these over-encumbrance slots if we have to anyway, so it's not the end of the world, and hopefully it'll all work out for us. We do have two slots free as it stands. Although I think I'm going to actually make some more space here, because I think we're going to need some. I get the feeling we're going to need some extra space. I don't like leaving all these things behind, but it's probably a good idea. Leaving the medgel behind is particularly unsettling, because if somebody dies and you don't have medgel, there's no way to get them back. But I have a feeling we're going to need some inventory space to carry stuff out of this vault. So we're going to make some and hope for the best. Let us head to the mission select here. Now, I'd like to go to the vault directly. We need to get some more credits. We need some funding. So heading here will help out. And from there, we can choose if we want to try and go get an extra agent for our last mission or what we want to do. But at least then we'll have money so we can decide from there. So let's head over here to the K&O vault.
Credits and assets, and they're too paranoid to trust it all to the banking system. The location of these vaults is a highly guarded secret, but money has a way of talking. Just be sure to bring a passkey, or you'll miss out on the best loot.
Alright, let's do this thing. Into the vault we go. Hopefully it's got some real nice valuable stuff in here.
I back up your memories when you enter the beam. They don't take up much space.
Alright, we have to recon the vault and get it alive. We got this terrible starting room again, though. Alright, International, what do you see? Nothing. There is a free console, though. I'll take that power, thank you very much. Let's start generating more power. There's a door right here, which is unsettling. There's the exit. Alright, well, that's easy. Let's send you over here, please. Okay, nothing on this side either. Nothing in here either, from the looks of it. There's another console, but that's all. Interesting. There's another door on this side. Oh, there's a guard right here. Oh boy. Alright, let's get Zoo over here for now. We'll have him ambush this guy if we need to. You're actually going to switch over to this side of the wall. That way if he does come through here, he won't immediately spot you. Good thing I noticed that guy, otherwise this could have been bad. Where's he going? No, he's going back. Okay, so we should be fine for now. Let's end our turn and see what happens here. Not a lot of interest over there, as far as I can tell. Alright. I don't really want to go this way now, though. International, I'm going to bring you back over here. You see a dead camera and a computer here you can grab power from. We're gonna send Zoo on a dangerous mission here. Open the door, Zoo. Head on through. Close the door, Zoo. Head on over. Alright, so now you're in a position to sneak past this guy when he opens the door. Unfortunately, we have no idea what's on the other side, so that might be a terrible idea. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta live life on the wild side. What's in this room? Looks like nothing. Is it really nothing? It's really nothing. This is just a nothing room. That sucks. Alright, well, we're in position to check the next room at the start of next turn, so let's end our turn here and see what happens. And he spotted us anyway. That's not great. But he's right next to us, so we'll be able to live. I probably should have just put him on Overwatch there, but I was hoping I'd be able to sneak past. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. That's alright, though. He's sleeping now. take his pass card and his money. Is this really another nothing room? Really? It is! Wow! Well, that was a huge waste, because we've now knocked somebody unconscious in an area that has no value. Alright, well let's start moving this guy back over. Zoo, you're going to be useless for a little while, but there's nothing you can do about that, sadly. There's a whole lot of very unhelpful stuff in this building. Also, this is apparently a dangerous area to maneuver in, because everything is visible. Hello! I'm glad we didn't just bust in there. With that turret, that would not have been a good time. Alright, we'll set up some hacks there, and that'll deal with that problem. We'll be able to get in here afterwards, because the power for the turret will be off, and the camera will give us vision of the room. But that could have been bad if we just walked straight in there. Alright, well I guess we'll end this turn then. Armored guards, that could be a problem. We still have no armor piercing. So we do just need to hide from them. Poor Dr. Zoo. Stuck off in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do. Alright, let's move you over to here for now, International. We're gonna play through here with Sharp, because he can definitely get through this area. Nothing too dangerous on the other side immediately. Alright. Let's run in and close the door. And he's in hiding against cover here, so he should be okay. International, we might try and book you through here next turn if we can at high speed, but I'm not sure if you're going to be able to make it that far. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. At least this way we're in a little bit of a better position for the future, so that should help. Let's end our turn and see what's what. Yeah, he's got a fairly wide range of vision here. There does sound like there's somebody on the other side over here, though, which is not great. Additional cameras are coming online. Where was that extra camera we saw? There's one right here. How do we know that's there? Alright, because he opened the door. Right. Okay, well we'll set a new fusion, and we'll set a parasite on here so that we capture that when it comes online. Or just after it comes online, I suppose. This is 7 AP, so I can get right to here with 8 AP if I'm careful. Let's move over to here, Sharp. What do you see on this door? Not a lot. There's a whole lot of problematic stuff here. Let's move through this door. Close it behind you. Move over to here. Close it behind you. Alright. And we'll grab some power. We're looking okay so far. Except that things could easily go wrong quickly from here. I don't know if I actually want to bring this guy back towards the rest of my team. We're going to have to come back this way anyway, though, so we might as well keep him under wraps. Otherwise, this could make things significantly more problematic. Alright. I think we're going to end turn to see if somebody comes back in here. I'm pretty sure they do. But at least this way we'll know. It also looks like a camera just turned on in there. Yeah, there's another heavily armored guard in there. And a drone. Ooh. There's also a camera drone. That's not great. And this guy just stands here and perfectly watches this door. We have no way to knock him out right now. We just have to maneuver around him, because nobody has armor-piercing weapons. Somehow I get the feeling there's more in this room that we're not seeing. Let's get International over here. Yes, there is indeed. Alright, that is a vault terminal. That sounds pretty valuable. There's also a nanofabricator here and a wall camera. So let's activate this, and this, and this. So they'll all get captured next turn before anything else happens. This camera drone could be a problem. He's gone into another room, though, so we'll see what happens when he comes back. I'd love to push in there right now, but I don't think that's a good idea. We have no real control over the situation at the moment, so it probably would not be wise to intrude into this area when the cameras are still turned on. Let's end the turn and see what happens then. Lots of people walking around. This area is not safe. Just not safe at all. There's so much going on in there. Elite security guards, there's a camera drone in the corner. It's just a bad time all around. Okay, we're gonna try and do something very silly. Okay, well, we know there's a secondary server terminal here if we want to buy some more hacking abilities, which might not be a bad idea. Oh no. Alright, that's what I was hoping was not going to happen, was there wouldn't be a guard in here. That's okay though, we have the stim for exactly this situation. That gives us an extra couple movement points so we can sneak around the corner here and see if we have somewhere we can go. Alright, now International, I could try and move you as well, but that drone's going to come back and will spot you if you're just standing out in the open in here. As will these guys. So it's probably not a good idea. Let's sit a bug on this camera so we can see this more consistently. We can take over this drone as well if we have to, but I'd rather keep things undetected for now. Now International, you know there's extra power you can get if you can get over there. I think I'm going to move you over to here for now, though. We'll close this door for you, so you're a little bit harder to spot. And we'll see what these guys get up to. What are you going to do? Oh, you come on this side. That's interesting. We also know the vault's over here, so we have to get over there somehow. Well then. Is this visible? It doesn't look like it is. Looks like vision does not extend to this door. So I should probably be safe to open it up if I want. Now here's the problem though, this whole area is controlled pretty heavily. There's a guard here and a camera drone here, so we have no way to really make any progress into here, and this guy's gonna see us if we try and move in there. On the plus side, this guy is not armored, so we do have the option of taking him out if we have to. Yeah, that door is out of line of sight, so that's safe. There is a safe in here. What do you know? Alright, is it demon protected? No, it's not. Alright, so let's get ready to take that over at the end of next turn. Let's close this door behind us. And let's get over here and investigate this door. This is not the right direction, but that doesn't mean it's not a good idea to see what's over here. It looks like, though, there's not a lot over here. There is a safe, though, and some more power, so that's actually a lie. There's some good stuff over here. And a demon database, which I'm not too worried about. I might just grab this power with Sharp, since he's the only one in the area who can actually do anything to it. And these are locked doors as well. I'm glad I didn't try and get in here, because this would have not been a happy place to be. Fighting past this armored guard just to get into a place that's guarded by a turret, has a laser wall protecting it, and has 2 locked doors, so you can't go anywhere else. That would not have been pleasant. Alright, well, we should get both of those saves at the end of the turn, so that'll be good. I'd really like to do something with International, but I don't know what I'd do. There's just nowhere good to put her. I might put her over here, though. That might work. Let's close this door behind her. At least that way she's in the area. Alright, here's the power control that should turn off this laser wall. I don't know if you actually care about getting that, though. I'll leave it for now. It doesn't seem to be attached to a turret or anything. I think it is just laser controls. Reason I want to leave it being that we already have 2 parasites in use, so if we leave this next one for a little while, it'll suddenly get a lot cheaper again. There we go. Both of those safes are cracked. Let's get sharp into here. Grab this. Oh, there's 2 more safes in here? Wow. Holy cow. Alright. Activate fusion. Firewall crack. Go. We don't know what kind of demon this is yet. Take the money out the safe. I was not expecting there to be so much stuff in here. Alright. Wow! 5 power! That's really good. Alright. 6 power bonus. I'm okay with this. We have to hack all these as well, though. Is there anywhere to hide in this room? It doesn't look like it. Let's take a little peek. Oh, it is laser guarded. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. We're in double cover here, so this guy shouldn't notice us if he walks past. But just to be safe, I think we're going to head over to here. Actually, where is he going to go? He walks all the way into the room. Okay, so that's not going to work. We need to be able to get all the way through here in one go. Which sucks, but I think it's what we have to wait for. I'd love to try and get what's in this safe, but it's probably just money, and I'm not sure it's exactly our best option right now. I'm tempted to run through with Zoo, but that's going to get a guard looking all over this place for us, and that's probably not good. But having Zoo over here right now would help out a lot. I think we're just going to abandon this guy's body and hope he doesn't start looking in the direction that we are. Although, Zoo, I think you still have fewer AP than anybody else. You might have a hard time making it all the way across here. Because if you can't make it across there in one turn, this isn't going to work. Either way, let's end the turn and see what happens. Another consideration is that these cases are now level 3 firewalls, which is going to make things a little bit less pleasant, and this one is no longer hacked either for the same reason. Let's open her up, though. Alright, what do you see in here? 430 credits and that's all. Well, 430 credits is good money. We got a ton of cash out of here. There's still this one that's locked, but I don't think we can reasonably try and open that up right now. You do have the 8 AP necessary to get to the other side, so that's good. We're going to open through here, close the door behind us, run through here, close the door behind us again. As much as I'd like to have my agents securing the people who we've left behind, I think it's better right now for us to make sure we don't get unfortunately destroyed by anything. Set up some parasites here so that we can hopefully control how this whole situation plays out. I do need to hack this power supply though, otherwise we're stuck. So as though it's super expensive, I'm going to put another virus parasite on there. Because we're kind of locked down right now. As much as I'd like to maneuver through here, we really don't have any options. I'll grab this power on the way out, and that should give us a little bit more, but it's not looking great for us right now. Come on, team, we can do this. Here comes that elite guard again. It might be worth trying to get into this nanofab just because we have so much money now, but I don't know. For now, I'm tempted to just check what's on the other side of this door. If, however, there's nothing good on the other side of the door, we could be in trouble if something can see us from here. It shouldn't be able to, mind you, but it might be able to. There's another high-level corporate safe and power supply. I assume this power supply is this one, and this power supply is this one. Let's grab this power. I don't like doing this with Not International, but we need some power to be able to maneuver. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Lock yourself in, then. Zoo, you're gonna make your way over to here. I don't think anybody else can even get over here very well because they don't have the same movement allowance as Sharp does. So as much as I'd like to get Zoo over to this area, I don't think it's likely. So we're gonna have to be very careful how we do things here. Unfortunately, the Parasite is now extremely expensive because we have 3 different parasites active, so I think we're gonna have to wait until next turn to even have a shot at opening this at reasonable cost. So let us end our turn then, and see what happens. We're getting close to security level 3, which is not healthy. On the plus side, they are being very obliging. Alright, there we go. We've unlocked some of this stuff, which is important. Now we actually have the chance of getting in these things. Come through here, close the door. So next cycle, we might be able to actually push our people into this vault room without having to be immediately wary. Let's see where that guy went, though. He does go stand right over here, so we're going to need to get all the way around to be safe from him. And I think his peripherals do catch us here somehow. Alright, well at least we know that that's how it's probably going to wind up playing out now. Let's set up a Parasite on here and a regular hack, and we're going to leave Sharp in the room to grab this in a second. And then we'll try and break into the vault and see what happens. We do also have the invisibility cloak on Sharp if we need it, so we can run a long way directly past people in an emergency. We also know there's a guard over here who's woken up and is hunting for us. No idea how successful he'll be in finding us, but we know he's searching for us. Alright, let's take a look in here. Reactivate the fusion, so we're generating more power. You're going to loot this safe, which gets you a measly 170 credits. Alright. Now we need to get you back with the rest of the team. And that is the challenge. Because this guy, and this guy, and this guy, they're all giving us a hard time here. We have 3 turns left until our stim is regenerated as well. So we can't rely on that to boost us across. Let's get you over here into the corner first, because that was a pretty safe spot. And that way you're at least in the room. From there you can make it pretty far, but we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Alright. International, can you get into the secure area? Looks like yes. You can't quite make it around the corner though, can you? Yes you can. Okay, perfect. You're in safety. Zoo is going to follow in your footsteps when he can, but it's going to be a little while. Unfortunately, I left the door open, which isn't great, but at least we're here. And International is the one with the vault access card anyway, so they're the one. She's the one who's going to be able to get into this next room, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. We're almost at security level 3, though, and we're going to get more guards. You'd think they'd notice the lasers turning off and that kind of thing, but I guess not. I guess they're just not actually all that bright. Alright, International, since you have the vault key, you're gonna head over to here. Take a peek through for me.
You found the vault terminal.
Perfect.
Great.
Unlock the door.
And finish the job.
Head on in.
Change their codes after this. That one's useless to us now.
And we should be able to loot these. I may have to go up to this console and use it first. I don't want to do that just yet, though, because I think that causes them to come and investigate. So we want to make sure that we're more or less ready to book it out of here in an emergency before we touch this console. Because we have no way to deal with this guy, so we're going to need to have some serious escape power. More guard patrols are incoming. Probably from this door here. Yep. There's 2 doors, apparently, right in this tiny area. Really? Wow, I didn't even notice that. There are actually both elevators are in this one room. That's kind of nice for us, actually. Makes it a lot easier to predict the enemy's actions. Sharp, I'm going to run you over to here. I don't quite have the movement I need to do what I want to do. But I think you're safe here, and if you have to, you can just go invisible. So that should be fine. Now let's get you into the security deposit room there, Zoo. We're going to activate the security boxes, which I think does something bad for us. Maybe not, though. Loot, 290 credits. Loot, 230 credits. Loot, 260 credits. And loot, 230 credits. Very nice. That was a nice little bit of cash right there. Up to 2,300 credits now, which is pretty darn awesome. Let's start hacking the nanofabricator here, because we may want to grab something on the way out. We have a ton of cash now, which we could use for just basic upgrades, but if we could buy something really nice before we have to leave, that could be pretty good too. This 2,300 credits will be very useful, I'm sure. Some more hacking abilities might be nice, but at the moment, I don't know if we can afford to go back into that room. I don't know if we can afford to even be in here, but we'll find out. Do they spot Sharp? Oh boy, I should have closed that door behind me. Wow. Wow. That was so lucky. Okay, that could have gone much worse. I'm surprised nothing bad happened when we broke into the vault, though. Research experiment worth 500 credits. An ongoing science project. The black market will pay well for its secrets. Alright. Zoo, what do you see in here? Another research experiment for another 500 credits. Very nice. From here, you should be able to get back around behind the table, so that's good. We're definitely gonna have a bit of a hard time getting out of here, though. I'm tempted. Here's what we're gonna do. Probably not the most efficient use of our power, but come through to here. Grab the nanofabricator. What are you selling me? The biogenic dart. Ooh, that's actually a really nice one. 7-turn cooldown, 2 armor piercing, 2-turn knockout. That's a really good item. We don't even have a way of taking out armored guards, and that is a ranged 2 armor piercing weapon. Agent gains 2 AP. This effect triggers after Incognito has fully broken any firewall. Wow! That's a really useful thing as well. I kind of want to buy both of these. We have a Stim 3 here, which gives you 8 AP. Whew. We don't want that, though. I think with the biogenic dart, it's a powerful weapon, and the net downlink, because that's going to make Sharp just fly around the map. Plus, we'll still wind up with a good amount of cash afterwards anyway. Agent gains 2 AP to a max of 6 AP. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's 6 AP on 1 turn? Let's experiment. Install the augment on Sharp, please.
Augment installed.
There you go, Sharp. You're almost a perfect super robot with 6 augments. 5 will have to do for now, though. Alright, so with that done, I think it's time to move Sharp out of the room. So we're going to move him over to here and close the door behind him. 3 security guards. We're looking pretty safe so far. We've only missed 1 chest, and I'm not too worried about that. And we want to get our people out of here. That was a really good shop. Had some really useful stuff in it. So now all we have to do is start getting our people back out carefully, which we should be able to manage, just as long as nothing unexpected suddenly happens. Which it doesn't seem like it will. It seems like this mission is going to stick to the rules. It's not going to try and mix things up at all, which is unusual, but I'm okay with it. No. Oh. Mouse clicked over a tiny bit there, so instead of going into cover, I stood beside the wall. That's really dumb. What a waste of time that was. Alright, that's really unfortunate, because now we have to wait a whole other cycle of cycles to be able to get out of this room. That's really annoying. That's... You know what, we're gonna use our rewind for this. That was a really annoying misclick. It's hardly gonna change anything, so I don't feel bad about rewinding here. Wait a minute, that puts us back to the start of last turn? Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. But whatever, at least we're not in the same situation we were just now. Let's do this again. Go back to the shop. Buy the biogenic dart and the net downlink. There we go. And put you back on the other side of the wall. And close the door behind you again. Okay, so... we still have to loot these. But yeah, that was dumb. That kind of, silly misclicking is not cool. So it's nice that we have the rewind to undo that, because that was not at all what I meant to do. So, let's end this turn now. Back where we just were, and see if we can do this properly this time. I'd rather not take a whole full cycle of 2 turns additionally, just to get one more person out because I clicked in the wrong place. Okay, that door being open is not good, but it doesn't really matter, and it's not something we can really control anyway. So let's move Zoo over to here, where he is in fact safe. International will be ready to move through later. And Sharp, you're just gonna hang out in case things go horribly, horribly wrong. As much as I'd like to take advantage of your murder powers, at the time being, I don't think that's really a good idea. You're also the only one who can use the cloaking rig, so I can't pass that off to somebody else to help them move quicker. We just need to make sure nothing goes wrong here. I'm gonna stick you on this side, though, so if somebody busts through here, they're not gonna spot you immediately. And that should be safe enough. Alright. Time to get another agent out of there. Zoo, you need to book it through this room. First of all, though, I think Sharp is going to come close this door and then come back. Because he should be able to do that no problem. Oh, come on, it was behind you! That's not good. You just alerted a robot. That's actually very much not good. Alright, we might have to mind control that robot now, since it has noticed us, which we do not want. And I think I can run you right past this guy, and he won't notice you either. Yeah, that's actually fine. We can get you over to here for now. We might be able to get you out since we closed the door, but we are definitely going to have to hack this camera drone now. Restart the fusion. I don't know how long that's been off, but hopefully not too long. And we need to close the door behind us. There we go. So hopefully we'll be okay here. This guy doesn't come through and pulse and immediately detect us all, because we are on the other side of a wall, not on the other side of cover, so it should be okay. Somehow this guy detected. How did he detect anything? That is actually really bad. There's that guard from earlier, which is also pretty bad. Thankfully,
hey, we're checking things out around here.
It looks like he's just looking around the map. He's not actually giving us a hard time. Okay, so we got the net down like extra power there. Now Sharp has 12 AP, which is pretty cool. So we need to get out of here. International can get through the door. We need to start moving over this way, though, to protect our exit. So we're going to send Zoo over to here. Why are you hunt? Oh, you're the guy who we bothered earlier, of course. Of course. You are just a regular security guard. This guy is an armored guard. Alright, International, you're gonna book it over this way and close the door behind you, which should make you still be safe. Since we took over this robot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem either. We're gonna move it over this way, so it's not anywhere near us when it goes back active again. We need to get through this room. This guy is probably going to turn around. He's going back out this way, so that's fine. He'll get out of our way, then we can get through here. Sharp, though, what do you think the other guy is going to do? He's investigating right here, apparently, which seems a bit unusual, but at least that'll put him out of sight of the doorway, so we should be able to get through there and take him out then. So this should be okay, actually. As unfortunate as it looks like we might actually be completely fine here. We are going up a security level, though. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. He's no longer watching the door. This guy's going to find his body in a second, but you know what? I'm okay with that, because we need to get through here, and this is probably the best way we have of doing it. Extra guard patrol comes in, but it has to come in this room, because that's where both the elevators are. It's turn 20 now. You know what? Actually, I think we can sneak out this room without him even knowing we're here. Not quite. Zoo, you're a little bit too slow. Where's this guy going now? He's coming right through to us. So we're gonna have to take him out, I think. Alright, Sharp. This is what you're made for. Knock him unconscious. That costs us a bit of power, but we'll live. Can I drag this guy all the way out through the door? Not quite. Alright, now the thing is, now I can't move Zoo through here. Because this guy's going to come in, see him, and look around wildly. So we're going to have to get all the way out if we can. So Sharp, you're going to come all the way through to here. You have your biogenic dart ready if you need it. Oh, I should have dragged him this way. That was so dumb. I should have dragged him out of the room. Too late. Too late indeed. So if I grab this guy, I only have 4 AP left, I might be able to move him 2 tiles back out of the room, but I don't think so. I'm not as strong here. That looks like only 1 tile. Yeah, that's not what we needed. Alright, dude, you're gonna have to stand there in the way, and hopefully you won't block our path here, so we'll be okay. Because I need to be able to run all the way through here. International's gonna be in the same picnic here, because she doesn't have the movement to make it all the way through either. Well, let's see if everything goes wrong at the end here. Hopefully it doesn't. We've already burned our rewind, trying to make up for a misclick, so...
Guard down.
That is exactly what I wanted him to do. He ran right on top of the guard's body. Perfect. Alright, that's actually exactly ideal. Exactly ideal, because now we can take this guy out, hopefully. No, it looks like since he's standing on his friend, we can't do anything about him. Which is pretty dumb. I want to get the elite security guy, but I don't think I can shoot him because he's standing on his friend. Now I can shoot him. Alright, let's knock out the elite security here with our gun. Not sure why I couldn't shoot him before, but at least he's unconscious now. This is a ranged knockout on the person who's standing up, yes? Yes it is. Biogenic dart doing work already, helping us get out of what could have been dire straits. Alright, what are you doing? You're going back, you don't care about us. That's perfect. Okay, so we are going to move Sharp back around the corner here. Zoo, you're going to book it through to here. International, you're going to turn the corner, close the door, close the other door, and stand on the heap of bodies. And let's rob this guy. 140 credits, sounds good to me. Alright, so we're actually looking pretty good here. Let us end our turn. Oh, that could have been much worse. Thankfully, he did exactly what I'd hoped he'd do. He ran straight over the body after discovering there was nobody in the room immediately, which let us shoot him in the back and move our people through safely. Perfect. This guy found the drone, but that's fine, because we're going to be long gone by the time you can do anything about it anyway. Time for us to leave in a hurry. We're going to start booking it out of here. Close the door. And keep running. There we go. We only got to get right over here, which should be totally doable. So let's end our turn and see if we can't make it. We're almost at security level 5, which is getting up there, but we should be totally safe at this point. Bit of a long mission here at 40 minutes, but
Must be jumping tonight.
no problem with that. It's always nice to have some long episodes once in a while. Let's get sharp into the exit. Let's sprint you into the exit zoo. There you go, nobody detected us there. And let's sprint again. So we only have one small action left to do before we're home free. End turn, hit up to security level 5, and we're done here. Nice try there, robot. Alright. They've called in one elite enforcer and they've pinpointed our location. Unfortunately, the elite enforcer is miles away, and it doesn't really matter if they know where we are, because we're about to get out of here. Alright, International, get in that elevator and let's get out of here. Goodbye, Vault. We are done with you.
That is precisely the type of initiative
Excellent.
I'd like to see. Pick the bones clean, operator. Good show.
Well, that was a really good mission for us. We got a very powerful weapon, we got a good amount of cash, we got another nice augment for Sharp. Turned out pretty well. We only wound up with a little bit of money, although we did get more from selling these valuables. Awesome. We now have 1,730 credits to spend, and we still have a bunch of nice things. We still have these riot darts, which are not armor-piercing, but are still a ranged knockout weapon. We have the grenades, we have the med gel, we got a bunch of nice stuff here. Alright, so let's see what these guys have to say, and then we will end the episode for now.
I'm reading increased chatter across all of SecNet. They've issued a worldwide alert and they're coordinating their responses. Just a couple of more runs and we should have it.
Provided we survive.
Alright, so we're almost done here. It's gonna take 11 hours for us to get to this detention center. If we want to do this, it leaves us with 1 in-game hour left. Oh boy. We got some other closer options if we want to try and do other stuff, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor playing some Invisible Ink for you today. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you again very much for watching, and look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.